Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, welcome to the Diva of DOOL weekly podcast where we talk all things days of our lives, and depending on the sports season, I'm sure we'll be talking football soon, or hockey in the past, or whatever. The Mets, the Astros, Royals, the Pirates. So welcome to our 385th. Regular weekly blog talk radio show. Wow, it doesn't feel a day over 384. What do you ladies think? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't believe that many. It's been a long time. Still going.
And that doesn't include our interviews. So, and you can find those fantastic interviews with various actors, wonderful actors, and other talent from the show on iTunes and on Blogtalk, on our Blogtalk radio page, and other places. You can also Carrie the Diva also has a blog, and so you can check that out. And tonight I'm filling in for the Diva, unless she may be able to call in. We're not sure. So this is Anna. You can find me on Twitter at CosieHooch, and we have Jen.
Hi, I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
Okay, and we got Marianne.
Yes, hi everyone, and I'm at Mama_Hooch on Twitter.
All right, and you can also find the Diva of DOOL at Diva of DOOL on Twitter. And thank Mama Hooch for getting here in the nick of time. I know she was pushing it, getting back from
I figured I'd be right around 10 or a little after. Just couldn't be on the dashboard in time, probably. Yeah.
Well, I barely made it in to Blog Talk in time. So, let's see. Oh, we also want to give a shout out to Bob and Amy Hapka, our longtime Diva of DOOL friends. Even if they don't ever call in anymore, even when they say they're going to, but we love them anyway. We also want to give a shout out to Thaao Penghlis at Thaao Penghlis on Twitter. I also want to give a shout out to another one of our faves, Lauren Coslow. Of course, she's at Lauren Coslow on Twitter and also Instagram. We also love to give shout outs to Ian Buchanan, who is Kilt Tripp USA. And did Ian ever get back from the UK?
No,
he's still
over there.
He's still traveling?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been in the UK. I think he's been in the Netherlands. He's been in Scotland. Oh, he's all over.
Wow.
He's visiting family too. He's back with family.
That's cool.
Yeah. If anybody follows him on Twitter and on Facebook, he's posting a lot of pictures of him and his family and things. So over there. So he's when he goes, he travels for quite a while. Yes.
He's like Thaao.
Lauren just got back from Italy after a couple weeks in Italy, her favorite place to go. Anyway, so I know she's been posting pictures and Instagram stories and stuff on Twitter and on Instagram. So check all that out. And we may possibly have an interview coming up in the next few weeks. Is that still possible?
We don't have maybe.
Anything, we don't have anything to announce yet. In other words,
nothing concrete yet. No, still working on that.
Still trying to pin them down, right?
Pin them down. That's the question. Yeah.
That's in the Hoochie Handbook, page 28, for those of you listening at home.
Yeah.
Pinning down. The
fine
like, home technique.
Just keep missing each other. That's kind of what's going on right now. There's probably a good hint
as to who it might be. who would Mama Hooch want to pin down?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. As you get up in years, it gets harder to do.
Check him out on Twitter. Yeah, I know. I know.
anyway, if you need the assistance,
I think
Mama,
one of these days, it's good. I think
Jen and I
I think it's going to happen. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time and when. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, of course, we always want things.
Yeah, because we have 2 good returns coming up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't imagine who they might be.
Yes. And he if you go check out Thaao Penghlis' Twitter, he is giving away little hints, and how he is with his hints and stuff. So you have to check that out on Twitter.
Oh, I definitely have to check that out.
If you go check it out on Twitter, what he tweeted in the last couple of days, you can. And actually, if you go to Twitter now, you'll see his very last tweet was of his backyard and his garden in his backyard.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was, but you can just about figure it out.
Pruning the bushes. Pruning the bushes?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well,
so
I managed
to
watch most of this week, but full disclosure, my DVR didn't record I ran out of space, I guess, and didn't record Thursday or Friday, so I was trying to watch Thursdays online, and then I listened to the end of it. Had to listen to the end of it, and then I was trying to listen to the Friday's episode, and then when I could finally sit and watch the rest of it on my phone, it was the site was all, NBC was all jacked up, and I kept trying to play and it wouldn't play and everything. So
why?
I missed the last part of Friday. Why?
New York City's in the dark.
Oh yeah, I do know that.
61,000 people.
I heard that they were stuck in subways and oh my gosh, elevators.
Yes. Oh God.
Since you're the local reporter there, you're on the spot for that region, Jen. What's the latest? Are they still? Is the power still out? Have they figured out what happened?
Power is still out. 65,000 people with no power.
65. Wow. Is that all in Manhattan or all New York City?
Well, it's interesting because, Mama Hooch and I can probably attest to the fact that, when there's a tornado or there's some other, maybe it's just really bad weather in the winter or something, but when in the Midwest and even in Texas, where I used to live, if you have a bad episode where it takes the power out, it could be hundreds of thousands of people that are out. Yeah. But they're spread out, usually around, they're spread out to a large region. But this is isn't it Midtown? Is it concentrated in Midtown Manhattan?
The theater district.
So you got people in 100-story buildings or whatever that are either stuck in the elevator or either, let's say you're in labor and you're on the 89th floor. And you need to take the stairs to get out of the building because the power is out of the building. Can you imagine? Or if you have a medical emergency of another kind?
Yeah, and of course it's dark right now. Oh, that's scary. That's pitch black then.
And it would be people hopefully can use their flashlights on their iPhones and stuff, but still, it would be my luck that I'd be running late or something and say, I'll just charge it in the car. Of course, I would probably be riding the subway and not a car there. But, I'd be like, I'll just wait till I get to the car to charge it. And then I'd be stuck in the elevator for 3 hours, and they'd find me, passed out dead. Okay, so, so, positive thoughts and prayers and everything going out to those folks and that they can get that up and running again, because that's in such that's 50-something thousand people, and that's the size of a decent sized little town or across the country. Yeah, city. And concentrated all in the place where all the excitement happens. And so I just can't even imagine the people that are trapped and stuff right now, and I just pray that they'll be okay and that they can get that power up and running again soon. And I mean, honestly, by now if I were stuck in the subway, they'd have to peel me off the ceiling at this point. I don't think I'd see it.
They say there's nobody stuck in trains, though.
Nobody's stuck in the train
nowadays, but not trains.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. I would be like hitting the panic button. Oh my goodness. Well, let's just hope that they all get out okay and that there aren't any like lives harmed or injured or lost because they can't, because gosh, to have it in that concentrated of an area, that's a bad thing. So let's just hope that they get it figured out and it doesn't get any worse. So you'll have to keep us posted, Jen, if you hear anything during the show or something. Let us know.
I just walked through that area 2 days ago. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I just walked through that area to Penn
We're
Station.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'm in actually Maryland, just like over the border. But I took the train into Penn Station Thursday.
Oh
my
okay.
gosh. Yeesh.
Oh.
Goodness. That's too close for comfort. Oh man. So anyway, so I hope they can get that resolved. So yeah, it could be that there's I don't know if that's why the NBC app was jacked up, but definitely I was having problems with it. So
that
anyway,
thing
so you
never
guys will have
works
to film
right.
me. I know.
Yeah.
It's like
it doesn't.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so you guys will have to fill me in on the last part of the week. But we did have a lot of Kate this week, which was nice. Did have a lot of Kate, and most of it was Kate. There was no sex. There was no kid sex in the
no.
But there was some
kind of
partial nudity, and there was some kissing, and Ted's shirt was off. So that was a plus. And it was getting hot and steamy until yes, and then they had a lot of. I enjoyed their witty repartee of back and forth and stuff. This week. Let's see. Was Kate threatening to kill him with the broken bottle cap? Bottle, glass bottle.
Yes.
And
she ran it down his chest and held it to his neck. Yeah. And then she ran it down his chest. And I'm there. Whoa. Yeah. Kind of like it was kind of like it was sexy too. With that threatening to kill. Just kind of kind of like how when Andre put the knife to her throat when Kate. That was kind of. Yeah.
When he held her hostage that time back in 2007.
Yes, with a knife.
I watched it like a million times back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wore out my
but
VCR
this was Kate doing the. But this was Kate doing the threatening to Ted.
Yep.
Yep. So, yeah.
So.
That was.
So yeah. So they they had some good lines, and they thought they had figured out that Nicole was somehow maybe being held or manipulated by Kristen, and they thought Kristen might be alive after all, and all that. And so, and they were also. I loved it how every time you said, "I'm just counting on hope." I love how Kate was like, "Oh, we're so screwed,"
Oh God.
Like every
she kept
opportunity
insisting.
she could.
Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. But then in the end, it worked. She said.
Wow. Yeah. So
you'll
have to fill me in on the end, but I know leading up to it, so quote unquote Nicole got into some fight with the Stabby, and they like made her go down and get the champagne out of the out of the place where Ted and Kate were, unbeknownst to any of them, being held. And so she finally huffs off and goes down there and walks in. And, of course, she looked more surprised than they looked, I think, to see her. But she walks right in and, like, she looked stunned because she thought they were dead. And they thought, they were like, and then so Nicole, quote unquote Nicole, which is really Kristen, they have some dialogue, snippy dialogue and everything, and then feel free to jump in if I'm missing something. But anyway, then she slams the door shut, and they're like begging her to open it, and Kate's saying all this nice stuff about her, like, well, I mean, I know you've killed people before, but it's really okay. Like, I know you're a good person.
And we believed, they were telling her, we believe Kristen's manipulating you and Holly's alive, and you're doing this because of Holly, and because at that point they still didn't know.
They basically revealed that they had pieced together 90% of the that
Kristen was alive,
plot.
and really telling Kristen.
That Holly was alive.
They really did.
Yeah, they were basically telling Kristen, who wants them dead.
We figured it out.
How the two geniuses had figured all this stuff out, and they were pretty close, except for they really thought they were dealing with Nicole, and they were actually dealing with Kristen. So then Kristen, later in the week, she shows up. Oh, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Well, before that, Ted confided in Kate that he was in on it with Xander, and he asked, and he's promised. Well, Kate promises not to tell Hope and not to tell anybody. Well, we know how.
That's the first thing she's going to do.
Well, yes, that's sort of, and Kate is, and Ted is trusting her, so that's not going to. We're going to wait to see how that plays out. But anyway, that was the one thing I said. Oh, Ted, what are you doing? It's not going to work. But anyway, so and then in the meantime, Hope's following Xander. She comes to the house because she's suspicious of Xander all along because of the everything that was been going on, and she sees him with a bag. And I don't know if anybody saw it when she's going through the garden or through one of the things in the square. There's a statue with holding grapes.
Yeah.
And she pulls it down, and that's how they get into. That's how Xander gets into the tunnels. Now, was that ever shown before? There's an entrance from the outside into the DiMera tunnels.
I was wondering about that, and I kept thinking,
I had never seen that before
down there. That was very clever.
That's you get in from the outside. That's how you get in. Yeah, and it's through the park or through the when they are always walking through that little park area. And there's this. I never saw that statue there before either. I never saw that statue there before either.
That was the new. That was either a new set or they used that set one day when. Well, never mind. It doesn't matter. But that was
But Hope figures it out. Figures that she pulls down on the grapes.
Okay.
I don't know how she figured it out and how she knew to do that, but she did. And that's how she got in.
Probably because of all the other times they've found people locked up down there. It's like the tunnel is the worst kept secret in town. So at some point, Kristen comes back as Kristen dressed in the red dress that Kate, of course, says, oh, and I saw Nicole's red dress, your red dress in the closet. Well, anyway, so she comes back as Kristen and walks in, and they're like, oh. Anyway, so then, so I know she's threatening to kill them. But
I wanted to bring up a point here.
Take it from there.
How many times? How many times she threatened to kill them when it started? It ended that day. It ended the one day, and then she comes back.
Right.
Okay, that she sees them, and then she comes in with a gun, and Kate says, "So you are alive?" And she says, "Well, you aren't, for long, and then." Then they come back, and then there's more dialogue, and she threatens to kill them at least 3 times, and then they go to commercial, and then they come back, and then
remember what she did with Marlena? And it reminded me of when she was trying to kill Marlena in the secret hospital room several months ago. Remember? And she was trying to kill her. She had the gun, and
kept trying to kill her.
Long that somebody found. Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
so I was thinking that
she didn't
felt
just
kind
come
of
in there and kill
familiar.
her. Yeah, so it's like. Okay, so then finally you see her come out of the room as Xander's coming there. So she gave the impression to Xander that she had killed them because she says, they'll no longer be needing the food, and they go back to the hotel room. And she, when she changed from Nicole to Kristen, she had trashed that whole hotel room because she was so pissed off that Stefan had fired her. Because she got into this argument with them.
And
that's why she got so pissed and changed back in. So she changed back when she changed back into Kristen and went to confront Ted and Kate. So he comes back and
she
rips
just
the
left
food
them
out
in
of
there
there.
To die. She didn't actually shoot them. She just left them there to starve to death.
Then that's when she tells Xander that I've just decided to put off killing them for a while. Of course, he's telling her that, she's saying to him, you've lost your balls and all that. You can't do anything. And then she said, then she's mad at him. She says, you've been feeding them all along, and you've been keeping them alive. And he said, oh, no, all this food's for me. And then she said the funniest line. She says, what do you mean? You're the patron saint of 3% body fat. She says, look at Xander. He has no body fat. She says, yeah, said by the patron saint of 3% body fat. So, yeah, I thought that was a good line. That was a good line, yeah.
And that's a true line, too.
And what's that? That's a true line. Oh, yeah, that's a true line, too. And then Xander just gets this funny look on him. I'm like, oh, okay. He kind of agrees with her. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah. So I guess she thinks that they're going to be, well, what happened was she made this little, we don't know this, but we're going to find out later. She made a little deal with Ted and Kate. I don't know how, but in the meantime, Hope comes through the tunnels, opens the door, and sees them sitting there. And she's, surprised but not surprised to see them. And she's hugging Ted, and and Kate's just like kind of rolling her eyes, like, okay. So then she brings them back up into the DiMera mansion. Yeah, and then she said,
upstairs?
Yeah, she brings them upstairs and is talking to him, trying to find out what happened to them and who put them there. And what, she knew it was Xander, but she felt somebody was working with Xander. And Hope says, well, yeah. She says, I know when I saw that necklace on Sarah. And then, Xander looks at Kate like, yeah, see, it worked? And Kate said, well, at the beginning, it just seemed so far-fetched. Yeah. And Kate said, well, at the beginning it seemed so far-fetched. So that's kind of how we know that's how Hope figured it out. So anyway, she says, well, we know it was Nicole, and Stefan said, no, it's a DiMera. And Kate said, yeah, it's one of Stefano's kids. She said, and now they implicated Stefan. They told Hope that Stefan was the one that arranged all this.
Okay, so they made it.
They didn't mention Kristen. They must have. Yeah.
Say that it was Stefan that was keeping them there.
Oh. Right. They didn't reveal Kristen.
Both of them because they want to ruin Stefan anyway.
Right, I guess. Yeah, and I don't know what it's holding over them.
Kristen was. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but we don't know that, right, Jen? They didn't say anything about. I don't know why Kristen. Well, of course, she wants Stefan to go down. We know why Kristen did it.
Yeah.
But why? I guess to keep them alive. That was, you go and tell.
That was
a bargain
he had to make.
Yeah. Because Kristen wants to bring Stefan down anyway. So.
Well, but you don't see that conversation on screen at all?
No.
Okay.
You just see Kristen coming back talking to Xander and saying she decided to keep them alive for a little while longer, and then you see Hope talking to when she finds them too, and then they say, and then when she says it's Stefan walks through the door, like looking at them, like, what are you talking about me for?
What are you doing here?
And what are you doing here? And Jen, how did you like the old Stefan and Gabi scenes in Julie's office?
Actually, I did not get to see it. I cannot wait to see it.
You didn't get to see. Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Did you see it, Anna?
Julie was like, and I'm sending that desk away for cleaning, and I'm sending you the bill.
She throws water on them,
kicks them out.
Cold water, and she kicks them out. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I liked when Gabi, she just cleared that desk off and laid down, and there's old Gabi. And them two were going at it, and Julie comes in, throws the cold water on. She says, you need some cooling off. I know.
And she kicked them out even though they had rented it for the night, the whole place. And they said, including your office, and she's like, and no.
Including
having
your
sex
office.
in my office on my desk is not part of the equation. Get out. So they were planning a big party, and I don't know what happens now to it, but.
Yeah, I don't know what. Well, we don't know yet either, because I guess that was the whole launch of Basic Black and Gabi Chic, and that's why he fired Nicole or Kristen, over it because she was giving them a hard time. So and then Gabi was telling Stefan that she's having more feelings. It's not just the sex; she's really having feelings for him. So I'm not quite sure she's still playing Stefan. I think she is, but I think she really is developing feelings for him, just like he is for her. Yeah, I think she is now starting to fall for him, but I think she's still playing him a little bit yet. So I don't know. Oh, and she also told Chloe. Brady told Chloe.
Oh,
yeah, Brady told Chloe what Gabi's plan was, so Chloe knows now. And then Chloe confronted Gabi with it, and Gabi says, "Well, now what are you going to do? Go and tell Stefan?" And Chloe agrees not to, because of what Stefan did to her. So too many people know it, revealing all these secrets.
There are no secrets in Salem.
No. Yeah.
Well, and you know that she's starting to have some feelings for him because she had that flashback to when Kate warned her, this sounds all well and good until you actually fall in love with him. And that she had that flashback earlier in the week, I think. So.
Yeah.
So that tells you.
And I think Camilla looks great. She kind of has a different kind of a hairstyle, and that little outfit she had on. Oh my
God. Outfit? Oh my gosh. Who could ever get away with wearing that at work? But that was so cute. So cute.
Yes. Yeah. She's just
I really like
so
those
gorgeous
together. I really do. I
do.
I really enjoy them.
Yeah. The best chemistry, even better she was better. I think she's really good with him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I really didn't expect
Chloe
that at all.
with the old Stefan.
Yeah.
Chloe with the old Stefan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. More so than Gabi. Yeah.
And Gabi with the new. Yeah, I agree.
Mhm. So what else?
So Claire.
Claire
gets sent off to Bayview, where all people end up going.
All the nuts go.
Yep.
She was her mental illness. Yeah, at which the actress Olivia Rose Keegan played really.
She did a great job.
Well, yeah, she did. She could. I wouldn't be surprised she gets nominated for an Emmy, or still for the next. I guess that would still qualify into next year's, probably, the way it seems that the Emmys are anymore. So I don't know. She still would for next year's.
I wonder if they have to audition like playing crazy, and that's how they get the role.
I don't know. I don't know if they know that far ahead. I don't know if the writers knew that that's where they were going with Claire. I don't know if that could be, but I don't know. But yeah. And then we had Shell coming back. Shawn and Belle are there for. They said that they were going to stay in Salem, to help take care of her. So. But everybody's blaming themselves. Tripp and Sarah and Hope, and didn't know about it. And I said, yeah, in a way, yes, but then it still comes down to Claire. She's the one that did it. Yeah, it's like, no, it's really no one's fault. But I don't know.
And yet they're all blaming Eve.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think they're blaming Eve because she actually truly knew about it, what was going on, and she didn't do anything. That's her. Even though she says she feels guilty about it, but I don't think Eve feels guilty about anything. I don't know. Oh, and then Marlena gave away. She tells Eve that Eli took Claire's phone and put it in the evidence room. There. How dumb was that, Marlena? So Eve goes and gets the phone that has more or less the confession of Eve on it. So Eve. Yes, I know. So, and I guess they dropped the charges against Ben. I guess Jack made her do it or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Eve's done with Ben.
No, because she didn't, like I said, she kept insisting that she wasn't going to drop the charges, but Claire confessed, so what are you going to, there's not much you can do. You just about have to, drop the charges. And I heard Jordan is coming back. She'll be back in the near future. I don't know how that's all with the baby and everything. I don't know. But I guess Rafe still has. Rafe hasn't been on for a while, has he?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because last I saw, he was telling Carrie that she was going to help him with getting the legal work started for him to become the legal guardian for David.
Oh, okay.
Was that the week
she
before?
left.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was back, and then they slept together, and then she left.
Yeah.
So what was the point? Like, I couldn't. That was the stupidest thing. What was the point of all that? She left Austin. She didn't. I don't know. And then she didn't even stick around anyway. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Austin's coming back or not.
I'm waiting for them to bring Noah on.
Yeah, see, I thought maybe he was supposed to be on it. I'm waiting. Wasn't Johnny DiMera supposed to be on? He hasn't been on yet.
Yeah.
I thought he was. I thought he was coming back with Sammy. I thought he'd come back when Sammy came back, but he didn't. Or unless he's. I don't know. Unless that's to come yet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know either.
Maybe they'll send him to visit Grandpa.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wait, which Grandpa? No.
Roman.
Oh, that.
I
okay,
think you mean
Grandma. Grandpa. Okay,
yeah.
I gotcha. They'll put him to work. It's like, hey, we're sending you for the summer. And they're like, oh, put on an apron. You're bussing tables.
Yeah.
No. Let's see. So a good part of the show was like this week was Hope trying to put all the pieces together and everything, and of course she obviously did. And then let's see, who else was even on? And then Haley and JJ are definitely together now, reunited, and it feels so good, as the song used to say. And and then he got some stupid eviction notice when that I hate it when they do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's so dumb.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're trying to make like it's he's sacrificing so much for her. They are cute, but it's like, why do they have to have a land? Well, it was convenient when I heard that they were getting evicted because the landlord didn't like her or something. Well,
the landlord didn't. Yeah, I heard about she's staying there.
I knew immediately. I thought before they even had the conversation, I was like, oh, they'll be moving into the loft soon. I saw that coming a mile.
And they did. That was the whole. Yeah. They're setting that up.
So that was.
Is there going to be a little triangle there? But then we know Tripp is leaving. So
it's
like, okay,
well, different.
How's that all going to play out now? And what is the reason he's going to leave?
And is Sierra,
how are they going to write him out?
Still living? Is Sierra still living there? I mean, she's not technically living with Ben, is she? She's visiting a lot. But
I don't know. Did she move in with Ben? I don't know. No,
Yeah,
they didn't say about Sierra living there. I think she did.
Does Ben have a kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did because they didn't. Tripp didn't say anything about Sierra being there. It was just him and he needed help or whatever. So so they agreed to move in. So yeah.
That was convenient. Let's see. I thought it was sweet. Did you guys enjoy the scenes with Tripp and Kayla at the hospital? How he was saying, I never got to meet my biological mom, and my adoptive mom died when I was really little. Yeah. And you're really the only mom I know that I've ever known. I was like, and she was like, what? Like they had really sweet scenes. I love that. I wish he weren't leaving. I think he's sweet. Let's see. And then somebody want to talk about Will and Sonny? Will getting out of the hospital and all that?
Yeah. Will is I guess he's getting released, and Sonny was with him, and weren't they kind of they were arguing who was going to carry the other one over the threshold, over the, yeah. Yeah, and it's more or less, I guess Will said he's going to go back to spectator, and Sonny doesn't know what he's going to do because he's really not working for Titan anymore. So I don't know what they're going to, it's more or less they were kind of talking about that. So they're kind of, that kind of storyline there is kind of like in a limbo, like he's cured now, I guess. He's all better, and so now there's no conflict. So are they going to be happy, or what's going to happen there? So I don't know.
They'll be happy for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, so something else is going to, I don't know what's going to happen to break them up, and then that's about all with them. And then we did have scenes with us, Sarah finding Maggie about ready to take a drink because she found the bottle that Victor had hidden. Because Victor was supposed to get rid of all the liquor, but he didn't. He hides it. He hides it around different places. But she found one just about ready to take a drink, and Sarah came in and they were talking, and then Xander came in and talking to Sarah, and they kind of had a nice little. She was telling them about, her mother, and everything, and he seemed like he was concerned, because he likes Maggie, and so you can see where they're starting to develop that relationship for the future. Yep. Yeah, Xander and Sarah.
What did you think of the? I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I fast forwarded most of it because I'm going to go back and watch the full episodes. But because I was trying to mainly watch some of the Kate and what's his name stuff. But when Hope and Eric had some scenes, and I remember how when he found her from the prison, he found her and nursed her back to life for a while. And
right,
we
when he was
then,
away,
when Eric, when he was away and he found her, and nobody knew that because they didn't know where he was, and he kept her there, nursing her back to health for a long time, and they kind of bonded, and we all thought, oh my gosh, are they going to go with her? Because that's her nephew.
They didn't really go there.
So,
that was just him helping
by
her.
Marriage.
Yeah.
But so, but I thought it was sweet that they had some scenes. I want to go back and look at them, but I just thought, I hope they're not going there.
No,
I hope not.
Although he's certainly handsome.
No.
But, so let's see. I'm trying to think what else. No, never mind. I forget because I watched a couple of the older episodes before I watched this week's stuff, and so I'm like thinking, oh wait, no, that happened a week ago.
Victor and John talking about Claire. Yep. There were scenes with Victor and John. Those were kind of nice scenes between them two about trying to figure out,
Claire away.
Oh. Yeah. And they were because at first I guess the judge, they didn't know if she was going to have to go to jail or if she was going to go to Bayview. So, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems there.
Claire. She did do a good job.
Claire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just when isn't it funny how everybody likes the person, you enjoy them more when they're crazy? Like nobody liked Ben, but Ben was the best when he was crazy.
I couldn't stand Claire for the longest time.
I couldn't stand Claire, but then still couldn't stand her, but she still played crazy good. She did end up being that way.
Well, in those scenes where she was going to set Sierra on fire, those were intense. She did great.
Oh yeah. Okay, no more fires. I guess a cabin. Hopefully,
Let's say, how many times do we have to burn cabins down before somebody learns not to go to them?
And somebody remember that.
If the cops know enough about your modus operandi to be able to find your license plate on your car on GPS or whatever technique they use, to find where you were taking Sierra, then you probably shouldn't be doing that. Probably shouldn't be going to it. But it's like, I think they should have a running joke for a while. Hey, you want to go to the cabin? And they'll be like, I think I'll pass.
Yeah. We need to cool that for a little bit.
Sierra's parents were two cops, you'd think they'd teach her how to defend herself.
Yeah, how could she not get away from little skinny Claire? Same, of course, Tripp wouldn't get away from her.
Yeah. Of course, Claire had a really big knife. That helps.
Of course, Claire had the knife.
Well, especially after Sierra was raped by Chase and everything, you would think they would have done the whole self-defense thing too, you know. But that wouldn't have made the story as fun and interesting.
But of course, we never did see.
I'll bet you.
Yeah, we never did see how Claire got Sierra from the loft to the cabin.
Oh, yeah, they didn't.
All of a sudden, she was there. Yeah. You never see that. Yeah. So how did she do that? They had to go on the ferry because you can't get there. So somehow, like somebody said, wasn't there a ferry driver? Is there somebody that runs the ferry?
Well, wait. No. But wasn't that the other cabin? That wasn't the Horton cabin.
Or was it the other cabin? That wasn't the Horton cabin.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Jen? Am I saying that right? It looked like the old cat. Well, because they made them a comment that it was the same one that Ben almost killed Abigail and.
Oh yeah, Tripp and Haley were at the Horton cabin. Tripp and Haley.
She
tried to do that. Yeah. She's tried to burn more than one cabin down, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Those cabins are the new Phoenix.
Yeah, they keep rising from the dead.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The
Good
new
point.
Phoenix. The cabins keep rising.
And then what about Eve and Jack? So they dropped the charges, like you guys said, Jack convinces Eve to drop the charges against Ben, which we talked about. But Eve tells Jack she knew about Claire all along.
Yeah, so Jack knows.
And
so they have that press
what do you
conference.
Think is going to? Yeah,
taking down Hope, more or less trashing the police department.
Under the bus?
That they knew about it. Yeah, threw Hope under the bus and Eli and everybody. Yeah. It was the commissioner's granddaughter, and that did it all along. And more or less, it was kind of like them covering it up and not Eve. Yeah.
And then Jack got the Rolf's journal or whatever that had the formulas and stuff in it, and it was in his briefcase, and Eve went through it and found it, and because he's decided he does want to try to get his memory back.
Yeah.
Of course, we know that is the end game, I'm sure, for him to get his memory back and get back with Jennifer, I would think.
I have to admit, I've enjoyed
They're
Jack
taking their
Eve
time
more
with
than
it,
I've
though.
ever thought. Yeah, I've enjoyed them more than I ever thought I would. I didn't like the idea at first, but I actually kind of enjoy them.
Yeah. Jack does play annoying really well right now.
Oh yeah, he plays jerk really well. Yeah.
Jerk.
But I kind of like that about him being a jerk. It's like kind of fun that he's not like totally like.
Jack's a great character. He never really was good or bad, you know. Yeah. I
mean, honestly, with all the bad things Jennifer filled his head with,
he was pretty bad.
The thing of it is,
Same
honestly, with all the bad things that Jennifer filled his head with of things that he did, I'm surprised he wants to get his memory back.
Yeah.
I know.
And see, and JJ doesn't know. Jack dropped the charges on JJ as well, and JJ doesn't know right now, quote unquote, what he wants in return, kind of thing. But really, he doesn't realize that that Jack wants to get his memory back. I don't think he realizes that, and that he had the whatever, the calculations or whatever formula.
Yeah, I don't know if Jack hasn't done anything with it yet. He's telling Eve he does. He's that even if he gets his memory back, he'll still be with her. But I'm sure she's not believing that.
I can't remember. I don't have my notes with me, but I had written a note about something early in the week that cracked me up or something. I can't remember what it was now. Oh well.
Yeah.
Something.
That's what I really should do, which I don't, as I watch it, but should take notes each day. But I don't do that because by the time the end of the week, that's what's clear in my mind instead of what's happened at the beginning of the week. But the only way to remember is write it down, but I don't.
Yeah.
Bad enough just trying to get through to watch it, or get it watched.
Yep. Oh, and I don't. We alluded to Thaao, but did you mention the date of his return?
Yeah, the date of his return, which is on screen. First return is July 26th. I think that's on Friday. Yes. So that would be in two weeks. Is July 26th is when we'll see him for the first time. Now, it's still kind of, they're still out there. Is it Tony? Is it Andre? Is it Tony as Andre or Andre as Tony? You don't know. Could be anything. Is it Tony? Is it Andre? Is it one pretending to be the other?
Remember when they were in the afterlife? Andre posed as Tony, trying to fool Marlena.
Or is it Andre pretending to be Tony? Yes. So it's all kinds of mystery, and Thaao likes to play mystery, and he likes to tease. Yeah.
He wants us to unravel the mystery. Remember that?
Yes. Oh yes, unravel the mystery. Yes. So, but that'll be he'll be returning on the 26th, and then eventually, and Leanne's going to be back too. Leanne Hunley will be back. She'll be coming on. So. And I think maybe it's all going to come out. I'm thinking his story. Maybe he'll be coming back just as Kristen's being revealed, and then there's Stefan, and probably Chad is going to be coming back. So you're going to have all these. You know what I mean? Maybe they're all going to be, and then you have Gabi in there trying to marry Stefan to get control. And what?
Now, did we ever figure out? Because I know we've decided that just Barash did come back or was staying, but then wasn't there a rumor a while back that Christopher Tyler was left. Tyler Christopher? I can never remember which one name goes first. Is it Tyler Christopher?
Tyler
Christopher. Okay.
Tyler Christopher.
Tyler Christopher was going to be back too, or something. Or does that go away? Does that not happen?
I think so. I don't think he's coming back or was back.
Okay.
I think Brandon Barash was back, but then came back. He left and then
left back. And then came back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do
think
don't know
that
they made a hit of that. They've definitely made that pairing work.
So yeah.
And they should never.
But what always
never
worries me.
Sweet.
Yeah. So what always worries me is when we get a couple that we like and they really like, they always find a way to screw it up.
They always ruin it.
Always.
Yep, they always ruin it.
I mean, Laura, just like Kate and Andre were so wonderful and just so fun to watch, and then they ruined that relationship.
It sucks.
So, I don't know. And there's been other ones, so.
I know. Oh, there's been a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
This is off. I mean, we all know that the end game thing is always like temporary, but still it's like, because you do get bored after a while sometimes, or they write themselves into a corner at times. But at the same time, it's like, you want to have that payoff to be able to enjoy them for a while or whatever. And it seemed like poor Kate, it's like she really has trouble. Huh?
Kate. Yeah, all the guys that she's been with, she's a little bit, and she still doesn't have anybody.
Like, didn't Roman get killed, quote unquote, killed on their wedding day and stuff? I was like,
Roman, and then it was with Hernandez, the father. That lasted for a little bit.
Oh, I know. That would have been.
Yeah, I was like,
damn. It was like they were.
And there was a little bit of EJ there thrown in. Didn't they tease a little bit with her and Brady too? That there was one part, her and Brady, but it never really went anywhere.
Yeah,
Kate and Brady.
Yeah, I don't know.
But maybe that never really went anywhere. Yeah, but I don't know. She's still.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe with Andre or Tony or whoever it is coming back. I don't know. Maybe she'll be in the mix of that too. I don't know.
I hope she's somehow in the mix with it.
I'm thinking she would be. Yeah.
All right. Well,
or with the DiMera anyway. Trying to get DiMera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know if there are any other returns or things going on or coming up in the next couple of weeks. I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't really see any. Sometimes I see some different spoilers or like previews for the next week, but I haven't. I can't remember anything. So no, I guess that's it.
All righty.
I think we covered everything that went on. Yeah.
I think we.
Okay. Thanks for hosting and getting in.
Sure.
Sometimes that blog talk can be a
nick of
pain.
Yeah. All righty. Okay. Well,
thanks,
ladies,
okay.
and have a great week. Shout out to the Diva. I hope she's having a good weekend too. And take care. Till next time.
Yep. Good night, ladies.
Okay. Good night.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. And now I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free and each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.